Okay, here are alternating bow and arrows. So we're going to use a band, but first we're just going to do it hands-free. Get the form down. The general form is just like this. But what we want to do, this arm that's rowing back, get a nice pinch in the shoulder blades there, row it back. But this arm, it's easy to forget. We also want it to reach out. Okay, so it's a little bit of a mind thing. Got to do both at the same time. Pull back and reach. Pull back and reach. But what we want is your sternum, this chest bone here, should stay right where it's at. So when or relatively right where it's at, I should say. So when you're turning, we don't want to see this exaggerated, but this big movement going back and forth. This stays right straight away as much as it can, and we're just going there, okay? That's number one. Chest stays forward. Number two, we want to keep, when we row this back, we want to try to prevent a big dump in the shoulder, which is really easy for people to do as we get, probably honestly right around here. Everyone's different, so don't stop here just because of the video. But once we get right here, usually you're going to see that shoulder dump in. So you have to record yourself, look in the mirror and do it. Make sure you're trying to get that shoulder blade to pinch back and try to feel how far you can go before that shoulder starts to dip forward. So for me, I feel like that's about all I got. So my elbow is really just behind my back there, and then right there starts to turn in. Okay, the only bit you can't, my elbow can go way out there, like on any sort of road, doesn't mean it should. Again, look at that shoulder. So stop right where it stops. Okay. Other than that, now you're moving through the shoulder, not through the shoulder blade. And then once you get that down, whether it's this kind of band, a cable, anything really, as long as the band there, so leave that in. It can't be saying, so all these things get really important when we get some resistance in. So when you get some resistance in, if it's too heavy, it's really easy to start letting that shoulder dump in or really exaggeratedly twist. But don't do that, okay? So find something that's light enough. This is not a strength building exercise, okay? I don't care if you can dumbbell row 100 pounds. We're just trying to get some movement, reciprocal movement in the body. Again, this one rowing back, pinching, sternum stays there. This one's still reaching though, okay? And then we're gonna go all the way. Then it reciprocates. This one's reaching pulling back with just air. Sorry, excuse me. This one reaches, even though there's no resistance, and we're going back and forth. And then a set would be both sides. Okay. Last little part there. When you're coming back in, I don't want this resistance. Probably a memorable mistake people make is they go too heavy. If you're really clenching up and really stiffening up, trying to pull and reach, it's not what we want. This is supposed to enhance mobility. We're supposed to be trying to loosen up the shoulder blades, the ribs, the shoulders, all of it, okay? Those are reciprocating bow and arrows.